Today we went to our locals OP17 pre-release, and this is what I pulled from the 6-packs that we got. And then they also gave us the Luffy and the 4th anniversary Luffy card. Also, we got the Luffy and Zoro Dawn cards and an anniversary pack. And for participating, our locals gave us a pack of OP17 and 2 tournament packs. Now, like first through, I would say 4th, maybe 5th
got like
place.
More stuff.
Got
like,
more stuff.
They got more of the single packs.
They got more of the single packs, and
first place got the winner stamped Luffy.
Got the winner stamped Luffy. But overall, our experience at this locals was pretty good. I had fun. I didn't play last time, but I played this time, and everybody there was pretty nice. So I don't have any complaints. Here is the anniversary tournament pack. Wow, English is not my strong suit today at all, whatsoever. Now this was one of the ones that was given to us early, right after we got there and everybody was settled in. I can't open this today. I can't open anything today. It is not my day.
It's not your day, huh?
No, it is not my day for anything.
It's okay. I got you.
That's why I have my lovely assistant. He is here to help me open these, and I appreciate him so very much. So we got Charlotte, Prospero, sorry, and Conjuro. These are the 2 cards that we got, and it's really cool because they are 4th anniversary stamped. Like, they are common cards, but they are 4th anniversary stamped, so I'm definitely going to keep those in my handy dandy binder. And this is one of the tournament packs. So, like I said, struggling today.
Well, you got that one pretty decently. I don't think you've bent anything, so... Ooh, Newgate.
So, ooh, SR Newgate. Teach. And Kaido.
Ooh.
These are nice. I've seen these online, and they're so much better in person, for sure. I love these. These are cool. So very cool. Also, going to these local events, I feel like is pretty awesome. You get to meet a lot of new people, but also you get to kind of learn better, because I'm used to just, staying at home.
Plus, you also get to learn from people that are better than me.
Yeah, this is true. I'm really, struggling. I don't open the card. Ooh, Luffy.
Oh, wow. What's that?
This is from OP10.
Oh, is it the welcome pack? Look, it's got Chopper in it.
It's got Chopper. If you know me, you know I love Chopper. Chopper's my fave. Chopper, Nico Robin. Everybody loves Luffy. I love me some Luffy too. But Zoro is also in my top 5. Frankie, Sasaki, Sturson, Her Judith, Charlotte, Ga ha 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 ha, Whitney Bay, Nami, Fugar, Newgate, Odin, I'm Luffy, the man who will be king of the pirates. I really like these. These are all good.
Alright, Chisa just opened up all of her packs, and now it's my turn. Obviously we have the Lego Luffy promo. I missed getting the winter promo, but that's okay. I didn't expect to get the winter promo. I'm actually kind of surprised that I even won any games. I ended up going 2-2, which for me, I don't have a whole lot of like playing One Piece experience in real life, so to actually get 2 wins was kind of cool. The pre-release event was definitely very interesting, and I liked it a lot, and we met a lot of nice people over there. We also got the Rainbow Luffy leader, so that's cool. We also have the Luffy and Zoro Dawn pack. And just like Chisa, we have the tournament pack that you get for participating in the pre-release. We have the welcome pack and the treasure pack along with an extra pack. And shout out to our store that we played at for actually giving us like extra packs and stuff. I thought it was just going to be the the 6 packs that you opened for the pre-release. So that was definitely very awesome of them. Alright, let's see what I got out of here. I got a... What? Doing really good so far. I got a... I know you say that some way, like Struysen or Strusen or something. Not bad. And then I got a Kandali Dragon Swarm 4th anniversary card. That's pretty cool. Not gonna lie. Treasure campaign. No, I want to open this one next. Alright, what do we have? We got... Ooh, Otama. That's cool. Hey, I like that a lot. That is very nice. Very nice. And then we'll go with our treasure campaign pack here. Really hoping for that Luffy that's in here. Really hoping for that Luffy. Alright, we also have an Edward Newgate, just like Chisa. Interesting. Ooh, Shanks. That's kind of cool. And it's blue, so we got Buggy. So no Luffy for us, but that's okay. I can't be too upset. That is not too bad.
Shanks is pretty nice.
Shanks is cool, yeah. I don't mind getting the Shanks. I love these artworks on these cards. They are so insane. I didn't even know they had cards like that. And then we got my... Oh, wow. I got an alt art leader. Wow.
Wonder what it is.
Wonder what it is. I really hope it's Shanks.
Oh,
I really hope it's Shanks. Howling Gab, Beja, Kurozumi Orochi. Oh, Zoro. Hey, let's go. That's another Zoro. Wow, double Zoro back to back.
2 in a row.
Yep. Fasa, Gum Gum Kongun. Who's Who. I like that artwork of Who's Who. That's cool. And then withdraw now and allow me to save face. Fugar. Hongo. Man, where was this guy during pre-release?
Right.
And our leader is Newgate.
Nice.
Alt art leader.
Woohoo!
Not too bad. That was also another deck that I was interested in playing, so I am not upset about that at all. Let's go ahead and get a sleeve for that one.
Let's go.
Heck yeah, Newgate. That is awesome. I have a booster box of OP17 that we're going to go ahead and open up here too. At our shop, the best card that was pulled was the manga rare leader Luffy, which very surprising. I would not have expected to see that card. But there was also a manga alt art event Shanks card that was pulled. But as far as I know, there weren't any more alt art leaders, and there was no SPs pulled at our pre-release. So,
Fingers crossed.
fingers crossed with this box, we actually might have a decent chance at an SP here. And well, if not, this is probably the only box of OP17 that me and Chisa are going to end up opening for us. So, doesn't matter what we get here. We're just happy to be able to open it. Alright, first pack. Monkey D. Luffy. I actually really liked this card during pre-release. It wasn't the greatest, but there were a few games that I had where, like, playing this on my 5-Dawn turn, if I went first, it actually kind of came in handy being able to swing into some of their bodies. Zoro again. That's cool. Set that this side. Inuarashi and Nekomamushi. Sanji. Don Marlon. Another Zoro. We like to see it. Who's Who again. Dory. That's pretty cool. Elbaf stuff is definitely way cool. Wang Z. Basil Hawkins. Jozu. And Monkey D. Luffy SR. That's actually one of the SRs that I wanted to hit because I really like this this artwork of Luffy. That's pretty awesome. Another SR I'm looking for from this set is definitely definitely the Shanks. I would like to get an SR Shanks as well. Alright. Next pack we got Jinbei, Frankie, Sasaki, Caribou, Drunken Dragon Bagua, Rockstar, Charlotte Montour, Charlotte Oven, Tony Chopper. Hey, you got some more of these. Now you have more than one.
I was upset because I didn't get any in the pre-release. Not a Zilch 01. No.
Right, Queen. I do not have time to chat with Snot-Nosed Brats. And Kozuki Odin. Next pack. Oh, we have a Dawn pack. Dawn. We have Shiki. I don't think I've seen this version of Shiki. End of your turn, if you have 2 less cards in your hand, your opponent places 1 card from the hand to bottom of their deck. Ooh, the bottom deck. Okay. Conjuro, Streisand, King Dew, Scratchman Appo, Who's Who, Vasa, Edward Newgate Leader, Charlotte Katakuri, Ben Beckman. Man, where was this during pre-release, man?
I'm saying.
Oh, man, dude. I didn't get any Ben Beckmans, and it felt so bad. And Jaguar D. Sol, and it is a Roxdon. Nice. I like that. That Ben Beckman, man. I'm definitely hanging on to that. And then we have the Dawn. All right. Next pack here. We got King. I am actually kind of surprised, like, playing this King. It could be that, like, a lot of our players just didn't really, like, get crazy stuff. But I pulled the 10 cost Kaido blocker and this guy, the Aramaki, and other ones, and I just kept flooding my board with big body blockers, and it actually won me 2 of my games, surprisingly. Beje, King Dew, Charlotte Perospero, Gahaha, Charlotte Montdor, Barbell. This is another card I wish I would have gotten during pre-release, but I didn't. So it's kind of funny seeing it later. Marco, Charlotte Linlin Leader. Might actually have to play this deck at some point. Rocks Pirates. Are You That Afraid of the New Era? And Sweet 3 Generals. Next pack here. All right. Blenheim, Frankie, Bonk Punch and Monster. I only ended up getting one of these during pre-release, and so many people ended up getting like 2 or 3 of this guy. He was so good as removal on the board, being able to deal with like the Stussies and the Captain Johns with Bonk Punch. Bonk Punch and Monster goes so hard during pre-release. Sad I didn't get more of them. Full of Lead, X-Drake, Black Maria, which we'll keep that aside. I think he's seen an ugly future. Reikyu, Crone Oil, Roto. Oh my goodness. Don't you know that even in the cruel world of pirates, there's still a code of honor? Big Mom card and Charlotte Linlin SR. Not bad, not bad. There were a couple of people that put this Linlin in their deck, and like, or they were playing like the Sweet 3 Generals and the other stuff, but they didn't have the Linlin, and I was just like, man, you kind of gotta have the Linlin for that. Where'd the sleeves go? Sleeve all the SRs here. All right, next pack. We got Brooke, Sasaki, Frankie, Atmos. This guy I took a couple of copies of, and honestly, he's really not too bad. But since he's like 6 cost or less, if your opponent had bonk punches, you literally just like, it didn't really matter too much. I think you've seen an ugly future, Fossa, Jinbei, Charlotte Katakuri, Nami, Aramaki, Gerd, and Yamato. Yay! More Yamatos. I'm always super excited to have Yamato. Yamato is like my second favorite One Piece character. So, Yamato and Zoro around here. Those are my 2, man. Must-haves. Set that to the side. Oop. Haven't got to any of the hits yet, which means we probably got a 2-hit box, but that's fine. King, Blenheim, Charlotte Chieftain, Drunken Dragon Bagua, Charlotte Brule, Whitey Bay, Gum Gum Kongun, Roto, Kundali Dragon Swarm, Hartura, I'm Luffy, the man who will be king of the pirates, and, ooh, SR Yasop. Man, this is another one I would have really liked to seen during pre-release, but did not, unfortunately. Another SR, another good SR, I'll take that. Next pack here, we got Brooke, Harjuden. I think this is one of the ones that can be a Panda Man. That's cool. Chieftain, Sanji, Rono Zoro, Drunken Dragon Bagua, Ace. I don't think I've seen this Ace card yet. That's cool. Charlotte Cracker, Dory, Charlotte Linlin. I really like this card. The amount of times that I played this during the pre-release and people would just automatically like let me draw 2 cards and then I would just go up in hand advantage was insane. I don't think it's like the craziest card, but the fact that like you could potentially draw 2 every time and you're making your opponent lose 2 cards in their hand if they don't let you draw, it's just so good for a pre-release format. And then we have Miss Buckingham Stussy, also another good card. Gets removed by like the Bonk Punch and Monster, but it's still a nice card to try and stall your opponent out. We'll go that in there. Next pack. We got Strisson, Howling Gab, Inarashi, Kingdu, Rockstar, X-Drake, Macer Saber, Charlotte Cracker, Nami, Fugar, Kaido, and Nico Robin. Atmos, Howling Gab, Capone, Don Marlowe, King Kong, Charlotte Brule, Barbell, Ryaku, The Power to Destroy the World, Basil Hawkins, Hongo, and Usopp SR. I pulled this during pre-release as well. I'm probably going to keep it because the Elbath package for Black looks kind of interesting, but not too crazy there. We got Orochi, Zoro, Monkey D. Luffy, Smoothie, Jinbei, Shanks Leader, awesome. So I actually am able to play the Shanks deck now. Kyo, Brogy, There's No Authority in the World That Lasts Forever, and Lead Performers. Not too bad, not too bad. Move that Shanks Leader over there. Jinbei, Orochi, Luffy, Bunk Punch and Monster, of course. Flame Echo, Black Maria, Newgate Leader, Jack, Port Castee Ace, and Lime Juice. Where are my hits? We got King, Charlotte Perospero, Gaha, Rockstar, Whitey Bay, Macer Saber, Aramaki, Fugar, Ganzui, Ulti, and Page 1, and 10 cost Shanks SR. Woo! Heck yeah, man. Excited about that. This Shanks is so busted in pre-release. There were a couple of people that like pulled one of these, and just upon playing him, they pretty much like automatically won the game because of it. So good. Excited to get that. 100% excited to get that. Oh, we got our second Dawn pack here. We got Zoro, Conjuro, Harjugan, most of the... Oh, another Chopper. Chisa, we got another Chopper.
Oh, snap.
Izo... yeah, the Mama card, and we got the Luffy's Plan to Crush All 4 Emperors Dawn. So those are our 2 Dawn for this box. So we won't be getting any special Dawn cards here, which is fine. Put that over there. Should be due for some hits here soon. At least a couple of Alt Arts, but this is, like I said, most likely a 2-hit box. Jinbei, Saksaki, Bonk Punch, Appo, Fossa, Lin Leader, Queen, Withdraw Now and Allow Me to Save Face, Ben Beckman, and Rorororo. I think I've sobered up. Nice, another Ben Beckman. That's always awesome. Take that. Dang, we're getting down to the wire here, man.
It's getting down to the last few packs here.
And no hits yet. I know there's 2 in here. They're probably hiding at the bottom. Oh, another Zoro. Withdraw now. Oh, there's something back there. Charlotte Oven, Hongo. Oh, nope, SR Shiki. Dang, the SRs now be really tricking me on, like, how they look. Alrighty. Caribou, Frankie, Who's Who, Building Snake, Kyo, Jaguar D, Saul, and Streisand again. If I can get the pack open. Alright. Linheim, Kanju, Orochi, Howling Gab, Who's Who, Brule. Captain John. This is another card, man. It is so Like, without bunk punching monsters, man, it is so hard to get past this Captain John. Because in my third round, I had a dude who literally just, like, put up a bunch of, like, blockers in the Captain John and just stalled me out until he could get, like, a couple of big bodies. And then just started swinging for stuff and just ripping cards out of my hand to try and counter. This card is way good in pre-release. I don't think it's one of the best ones, but it's kind of slept on. This Captain John is insane. Nami, Katakuri, Charlotte Pudding, and Kozuki Odin. We got Frankie, Caribou, Brook, Whitey Bay, Jinbei, Macer Saber, Ronoro Zoro, Wangzi, the Kaido leader. Awesome, that's cool. Power to Destroy the World, Edward Newgate, and Edward Newgate SR. This is one that I'm not upset about getting either. I really like the, now that we got the Alt Art leader and the Newgate, maybe we just play the Newgate deck, you know? Kinda crazy. Alright, we got Harjuden, Perospero, X-Drake. Oh, the Rocks leader. Yes, exciting. I also debated on whether or not playing the Rocks deck too, because I definitely like the way that it plays, being able to draw cards and stuff. The only thing is I feel like it's kind of technical, not innately having counter. I mean, it does have a way to like add counter to your cards, but I think this is going to be a really strong deck. Definitely look forward to seeing how that plays out. Crone Oil, Miss Buckingham Stussy, and Loki alternate art SEC, it looks like. That is a dope artwork. Look at that. That is insane.
Nice.
I like that. I like that a lot. That's a really cool looking Loki card. I'm not actually mad about that as one of my hits, like, at all. That is sick. Put that over there with the Newgate we got. Alright, Caribou, Bunk Punchin' Monster. Of course, I'm just like getting so many Bunk Punchin' Monsters now. Ultium Page 1 and Lime Juice. Down to just 3 packs left. So in one of these 3 packs, we're going to get a hit here. Don't know when, but we shall see. Crone Oil, Captain John. I don't have time to chat with Snotnose Brats. SEC Loki. Dang, just a regular. Oh, and then we got a Panda Man. Panda Man Building Snake. Nice. So we got an Altar SEC and then an SEC as most likely our 2 hits with this box. And then we'll put our little Panda Man off to the side because you'll probably want to collect those, I would assume. So, man, this is like the Loki box. SEC Lokis, not too bad. 2 packs left. I would assume for this box, that's it. No more hits, but we shall see. Atmos, Jinbei, Brogy, Fulgora, Lucky Roo, and Streisand. And last pack of Destiny here. Like I said, most likely nothing here, but we will see. King, Zoro, Howling Gab, Jinbei, Barbell, Jack. Power to Destroy the World, Gerd, and last card, Streisand. And that is it for our box of OP17. These are major hits out of OP17 that we got. The Whitebeard didn't come in the box. He came in my loose pack that I had, but this box had 2 SEC Lokis, one being the alt art. Not too shabby. Like I said, I really like this artwork on Loki. And yeah, that's all we got. Thank you guys for joining and watching the video. Just thought we would share our One Piece pulls that we got today, and hope everyone has a good day. Talk to y'all later.